So, not to bash this lady or whoever else stitched the original video, but I feel like people, they're complaining about how Dollar Tree is going up to like $3, $5, but I don't think y'all realize that the sign on the store says Dollar Tree Plus, which means they're going to sell stuff that's higher than 125. And then people are saying that they complained about when it went to 125 in general. They're like, oh wow, now we call it 125 tree or whatever the hell. And I used to work there, and that was like the most annoying comment ever because they were like, oh, I remember when stuff used to cost $1 here. And I'm like, bro, I remember too, okay? But they're complaining about 25 cent increase, and I feel like people don't know that they were actually gonna raise it to like $1.50, but then corporate was like, oh no, 50 cents is too much, let's just start with 125, right? And I feel like people don't know that 125 is actually a decent price with how much inflation has like brought everything else up, and like Dollar Tree has been at $1 since the company freaking opened, so they're lucky, you're lucky they didn't start raising stuff to $2 immediately. They just started opening other places and changing the products so that way you have stuff that is 125, $3, $5, $7, $10, whatever the hell. They turn it into like a Dollar Tree plus type of situation. And obviously it sucks that stuff is going up, but really realistically some of this stuff is cheaper than Walmart, Target, whatever. And y'all forget that homeless people still exist. So buying food from the Dollar Tree is still better than going to Walmart to where fucking cans of food is like $5 or whatever. And then people were talking about this, how they're selling the handles and the brooms separately. This lady was like, oh, well, I knew they were going crazy once they started doing this. And I'm like, bro, they've been doing this for years. I remember seeing this as a child, how they sell the handle, the dustpan, and the broom separately. They also have a mop attachment, and y'all don't realize it's sold separately so you can buy whatever attachment you need. Because if you buy a handle and a broom, you buy it separately, and then you start using the bottom part starts wearing out or whatever. So you can literally just go to the store, buy this whole separate bottom attachment, and then you can also buy a separate pole and bottom for the dustpan too. And then you could also take it off and use it as a mop. Like, things are sold separately for a reason. They didn't just start selling this like, oh, maybe we can get them to buy 125, 125, 120. No, bro, it's literally meant for you to buy separate because some people just need the damn handle. And I know these people in the comments, they were talking about like, oh, I knew they were going crazy when they started selling the handles separately from the plungers, like the toilet plungers. That's separate. But in reality, that's not supposed to be separate because I used to work there and I used to put them together, okay? Because the broom parts, these are supposed to be separate because it comes with like 5 different attachments. But the plungers, those are actually supposed to be put together because obviously you can't use a wooden handle or you can't use the plunger by itself. So whoever was working at that Dollar Tree, they were just too lazy to put it together. Okay.